Good morning. Well, it's morning here, but you may be listening to it at some other time of day. Hi, I am Kat Pisani, and I am going to be sharing with you a breathing technique that is a great way to really open up your mind and body connection. So a lot of the exercises that I'm going to be showing you are exercises that are designed to help you balance your body and to maybe get moving in the beginning, but then this breathing technique is really an advanced breathing technique in yoga. So, I want you to be gentle with yourself in the sense that this is your practice and you need to listen to your body. The whole idea behind the teaching of the Kundalini yoga to the Westerner is that we are our own guru, that we do not any longer have to go outward to look for a guru, that we can go inward, and that through following that small voice inside of us, that we are tapping into infinite wisdom that is within our DNA, that is within our own cells, and can lead us towards greater well-being, happiness, and presence, more presence. So I think a lot of what I practice personally is about trying to bring more presence to what I'm doing. And it is a practice, ladies and gentlemen. It is not something that you get to do once, especially if you have a mind like mine, which is jumping around all the time. So let's just begin by acknowledging that guru within us, and it just sort of setting the space. So you can follow along and you can just hum along. These sounds that I'm going to chant just for a few times are just going to help set the energy. Sound is a vibration, and these sounds help us to vibrate into our ears and to balance our bodies. They've been used for a long time by many, many people, and it's not so much about the meaning. In fact, that is why we chant in Sanskrit, is because in these sort of foreign languages, because we want tones that are new, that are awakening, not something that we've preconceived. So if we're saying a word that we might already know, we have some beliefs about that word, we have some opinions we may have formed about that word, we may have thoughts or feelings about that word, but these words, they bring up a sort of new relationship with sound. We can just be in it without and listen to the sound without actually making it mean too much. And it's just kind of calling forth that inner wisdom within us and lining it up with the higher spiritual principles of wisdom, kindness, and love and compassion. So will you join with me or not? And I'm just going to chant 3 times and then I'll go into the practice. In this video, I'm going to talk a little bit more, and then I'll post a video where I actually just do the practice without much preamble. So join with me. Okay. Breathing in through the mouth. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Holding in, pulling in your navel, your sex organs, and your buttocks towards the navel, the Mula Bandha. We're going to clench that area and hold it tight. Hold your breath and focus the energy on your third eye right here. Bringing the energy up and then slowly relax and let it out. So this breath technique is going to wake up the mind. It's going to bring a whole bunch of nitric oxide, which is a natural antioxidant, into the brain. It's going to focus the traffic of the brain downward into the body and into the heart center and then out from there. So we have a lot of motion in the brain. A lot of times it's really haywire. Do you know what I mean? As yours go haywire, it's just all over the place, just jumpy, jumpy, jumpy. And so what we want to do is just focus that down, in, and then out through the body so that we can bring more presence into ourselves, more awareness. So it's super simple. And this is a great technique or great practice that you can do if you haven't been exercising a lot, or if you just don't feel like exercising. Like for me personally, I work out in the afternoon because I'm much more awake then. I kind of am a slow waker, and I want to honor that about myself, and yet I still need to get going in the morning because I have things to do, and left to my own devices, I could be kind of really sluggish in the morning. So I got to have something to kind of wake me up and help me to feel better. So this also is going to promote more of the happy chemicals because that nitric oxide is going to go right into the brain. So what we're going to do is we're going to breathe right into the brain, into the body, and we're going to super oxygenate all of our cells. We're going to wake up and we're going to give ourselves this huge dose of electric energy. Now, when you start to feel that dose, you may feel like you start to kind of, it feels kind of funny, and you may feel like you're going to pass out or sort of just lightheaded, I think is the word that people use. And that lightheadedness is very natural and normal, and that's part of the process of gaining that inner control. So I want you to do both things. One is protect yourself, take care of yourself. If I'm going on longer than is necessary and you need to take a few slow breaths to slow the process down, then you need to do that, and I respect that. And I really want you to really come into this trusting your own inner guru, your own inner guide to tell you that's enough, and just slow down. All you have to do is take a slow breath. We're going to be breathing quite forcefully and quite hard, and that's fine. Great if you can push through that feeling of a little bit of lightheadedness. Normally, most people do not pass out from too much oxygen if you're sitting. So we're going to start this sitting. You know, when you're more advanced, you can move and do this, and we'll get there. And you'll be surprised. It feels lightheaded, and you feel like you might pass out, but you don't. So it's just oxygen, folks. I am not giving you a drug. I am giving you the abundant nature of the universe. And right now, oxygen is in wild abundance, and it's still free. So while it's free, let's take advantage of its healing effect on our bodies. So these breath techniques have been passed down for thousands of years. This is from a technique called Kundalini Yoga, my favorite form of yoga. And so let's begin. And what we're going to do is we're just going to sit comfortably. You can sit cross-legged, like a soft, easy pose, they call it. It's just cross-legged like you sat in kindergarten. Now, if cross-legged is a little uncomfortable, then prop your butt up on a pillow. So the higher the pillow, the more comfortable the position for most people. If that is uncomfortable, you can straighten your legs. You can just do one leg. This is your easy pose. You can do it in a chair where your knees are kind of propped on the side of a big cushy chair. I do that often. You can have your back even resting on a chair. So whatever makes you most comfortable, and you could do it in a chair sitting with your feet on the floor. So I just want you to be easy pose. We're going to do this posture of breathing, and we're really basically going to just be sitting and breathing. I'll bring the camera down just a little so you can see a little more of my upper body as I'm moving just slightly. in the posture. And my hands are resting on my knees, wide palms. If you're in easy pose, I'm sitting in a chair, but if you're in easy pose, so my hands are on the front part of my knees so that I can pull against my knees, or yours can be right on your front shins. Okay? Okay. So we're going to breathe in and out through the mouth. Now in Kundalini Yoga, the breathing is very forceful and strong. We are loud breathers in Kundalini Yoga because we are really pulling in the oxygen. So I'm going to take my glasses off so you can just be with me more about this. Okay, here we go. So just follow me. We're breathing in and out. We're going to stay in this posture, in this breath work for about 90 seconds. So keep going. Strong, in and out. Push yourself a little bit during the breath. It's only a minute and a half. Stay with me. This is your pace, your posture. In, out, as hard as you can, as easy as you can, as strong as you can. Feel the strength. After a while, you start to feel the pump in the belly, in and out. And that's just going to happen naturally. So you're not really doing anything here. You're just letting the belly move in and out with a strength. And feel yourself, and this is your workout getting strong. So you may start to feel a little lightheaded. If you need to slow down a little, slow down a little. If you can push through, push through, push through. Keep going. We're almost there. Another 30 seconds now. Trust yourself. You're strong. You've got this. Ten seconds. Hard. Push hard. 3, 2, 1. Pull in on your in-breath. Bring it all the way up. Hold your breath. Tuck the mula bandha, the sex organs, the navel, and the tip of the spine towards the navel. Hold as long as you can. When you can hold any longer, you can slowly release. Hold, keep holding. Just slowly relax and release all the way down, sinking down. Let your body just rest your spine in a straight position where each vertebrae is resting one on the other so that you're able to relax completely, but sitting straight. Slight curve in the low back, straightening in the middle spine, the chest, and then just a little forward curve in the neck so that your head and your ears are directly over your shoulders. And this curve, the slight curve at the low back, and then this sort of an S curve in the spine, ultimately your ears are above your pelvis, your shoulders above your pelvis. That's the alignment where you can relax the most and still be straight. Just notice. Notice the traffic of the mind coming down into the body. Nice deep breath. Coming back up a little bit on your haunches, on your pelvic bones, so that your hands are coming now again in front of your shins. We're going to do another 90 seconds of breathing, and this will be all for today. So breathe with me. In this breath, we're going to take it one step further, and we're just going to curl the spine forward and then back open. So we're going forward on the in-breath. Actually, in-breath is open. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. This is happening mostly in the upper body, and your chin and your chest, your neck is staying fairly even. So don't want you like doing a lot of, it's relaxed. It's happening in your spine, in the middle, and the low back. Your eyes are shut. Your energy is focused into the third eye. At your own pace. Just stay with it. 30 more seconds. Push hard. A little deeper. Strengthening the spine. Airing out all of the kinks and all of the cobwebs. Finding your inner wisdom, your inner strength, your inner dragon. Feeling the power within you to do anything that you set your mind to. Push here, 15 seconds. You've got this. Feel the rush of energy down the spine, up the spine, into the mind. 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1, and pull the mula bandha in, tuck your sex organs, navel, hold your breath, bring the energy up to the third eye, pull towards the front of the spine, holding as long as you can. Slowly relax. And just sit quietly and notice. What do you feel? The rush of energy. You can do that 2 more times. You can do it 6 more times. Whatever's right for you. And I will post the next video as soon as I can, and we'll take it to the next exercise. So enjoy, and enjoy your day. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you. May the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide